So yeah, I came back. Yeah, you're right. Look at this. I brought one of my Tincaras. And look at this. Whoa. It's almost 3:30 in the afternoon. Heavy overcast. Do you see what I see? The water looks much cleaner, the surface anyway, than it did yesterday. There is still dead snodgrass here, but a lot of it has gone, as if they pumped. The sky has been looking like possibility of rain is there, but it's just not. It only looks that way. So I didn't just bring the Tenkara. I've got other rods with me, other things. But it was so crazy coming here for 2 days in a row, seeing all this activity and not getting any love from it. I thought, let's try the fly. And now that I'm down here and I'm pleased with the way the water looks, and I'm happy that we have heavy overcast, because that usually brings the bite on early. I don't see that activity. So we'll give a little more time with the fly, and then we might revert back to jigging inside there, deep in there, until the activity out here changes, which surely it's going to, right? Hopefully. Over there where I just was, there is a lot of bait, mostly mosquito fish. And yesterday when I was here, along the margins there were a lot of mosquito fish, but not as much today as yesterday. There's still some here, but they were far more compacted in here. Maybe that's why we saw all that feeding frenzy going on. So I wonder, will we see that today right here, or will we see it today over there where I just was? For the moment, let's see what a jig can catch out from under there through that grate over there. I've got 2 jigs tied up to try. I've got this on a 132 avocado chartreuse Barbie Garland baby shad, and then this is by Bass Assassin, right? That's on a 148 ounce jig head, kind of a green pumpkin sort of color, which either could work. Feels like it's trying to sprinkle. It's been looking like it's going to rain for a few hours today since I've been out doing stuff, but there's just not a high percentage at the moment on any weather app. Very low percentages, so it's not like it says 0. Hopefully it doesn't get worse than a slight sprinkle, because I really don't feel like getting rained off this soon in the session. So I put down the green pumpkin looking baby shad. No crappie bites. I have some, but I'm not going to use them right away. Ah, that did not feel like a fish. That felt like a turtle just swam right into where the jig was bouncing. Something, whatever that was, took the tip off. I thought it was a turtle. It was a tip taker. I've never tried these before. I don't believe I have. Yeah, this has never been opened. Sliders, Charlie Brewer. I don't see why it wouldn't work here. It's got the chartreuse, has an interesting looking paddle tail. Huh. I'll give this a quick dip down through there, and then I think I'm going to switch to something totally different. Ah, goodbye. Did you hear how that hit? I have a suspicious feeling that all that ruckus back there wasn't from the bait hitting. I may have spooked something. Like the bait hit something in the head is what it sounded like. So I've never fished this bait before. I bought 2 packs of it a while ago and honestly forgot all about them. So I believe it's a local company, Jaboom. So you could call this a craw bait, but in my mind it's a creature bait. I think the only reason why I say you could call it a craw bait because someone was, but that doesn't look like a craw bait to me. That looks like a creature bait. I don't know how I feel about it. I'm not necessarily setting out to form an opinion. It's not what the video is about, but I suppose I could. But you know, a few casts with one bait, oh, that was structure, or you know, junk. A few casts or like one session, is that really enough to get to know a bait? Ah, well, I think that was a hit. No, I'm not sure. It felt like a hit. I don't see a reason why this bait wouldn't work, but yeah, I can't see what its action is doing. And I have 2 colors. This is the green pumpkin, and the other color I have is the June bug. Water's not that dirty, so I thought green pumpkin would be okay to try. June bug is what the finesse worm was. This is an interesting bait. The way the pour is, the body. Let's pull it up here real quick. It's picking up a lot. This shaky head's picking up a lot of that snodgrass, but you can see. Let me change my camera a little bit. See, like it's got ribs. So I don't have this technically exposed. The hook is down in the rib. Hopefully that doesn't turn into a disaster. So far, so good. There we go, finally. That took a lot of work. Up and down. Finally got something on the fly. It's not the red ear I was hoping for. I was hoping to catch big red ears on the fly, and I haven't seen that activity turn back on like it was yesterday and the day before. But yeah, you're right. Most activity I've seen, in fact, is right in here. I've seen activity other places, little bits and pieces of it, right? But there's a lot more right in here, a lot of more fish movement going on. There's a lot more bait. Gotcha. Still slow, but I'm starting to get some interest in the fly. Again, just a gill again. Upside down, gill again. Oh, not anymore. Oh, shoot. There you go. Nice. All these hits are right in here. And I'm wondering if it's ever going to change behind us down where I started. Might have to walk back that way because the fly is in, and I don't have the hemos. I don't have the hemos on me. They're in my backpack. Hemos. I always have these with me. Even if I'm not going to need them, they're always in the backpack. Same thing with fish grips. Easy peasy. Oh, that was horrible. So far, I'm not impressed with today. About as productive as yesterday, but way less interesting. I was hoping if I just hung out for a while longer that the activity from yesterday would come back, it would turn on. And there is a little more fish activity because we're coming up on sunset and we have this dense overcast. Nothing like yesterday and the day before. While I was looking down this way from up there, saw activity over here. Just wondering what it is. Now I know. Bunch of spotted gar. So obviously I'm bored. I'm fishing the jig because I don't want to sit here and just catch little bluegill till it gets dark. Thinking about doing something else. Thinking about calling it. However, I wanted to come back over here, not just to see what that was, but to talk about what this was yesterday. This was choked with dead snodgrass, and it was everywhere. And it was like that for about 2 days, right? And all that crazy fish feeding. Did you see that? Oh, I just started talking about it and it come. Oh, is it back? I don't know, but it's like nothing compared to yesterday and the day before, right? So I'm wondering if all that dead snodgrass had something to do with that crazy amount of feeding. And maybe it seems likely because it's not here today, and neither is the crazy amount of feeding. Lots of gar today. Very active with spotted gar all over the place. That may have been what that was over there. Somebody is not happy. It's not me. This just isn't happening the way I want it to. Yeah, you're right. So interesting, but not productive. Yeah, you're right. I am going to take off because I have enough time if I leave now to possibly do something else. Hey, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.